Traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. All right, guys. Today we are finishing up over 1300, another solid day here in the markets. Let's jump on over into those trades. So as you guys are tuning in, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and of course turn on notifications. That way you guys know when I'm live each and every weekday morning, which is usually around 9 a.m. Eastern time. Today we traded three stocks, SOUN. We'll start off with this one here. Let's bring on up the show trades just so you guys can see how active I was. You know, this thing started to move up. I had it on watch. I did call it out in Discord very early, maybe around like, 2 p.m. or maybe 2:30 before this, incline here really started. And, it wasn't bad. It's moving similar to how it moved a few days ago. It kind of has that feel to where it's a bit of a higher float despite, not being too bad. And as it got going, I started to get active. I started to get involved and we had a nice uptrend right here. I had a daily level mapped out from a few days ago. I believe this was Monday's high and we broke above the level. You guys know I love when we can break resistance, potential resistance, and then have that become support. So you already know I was watching these areas and then again over the highs. Can we break the high of day level? We do. Right here, we get a bit of a baby pullback in here, and then it's off to the races. So not bad, right? Pullback, almost like a quick flag, and then higher. And this one was a little tricky. I did give back the topping wicks, and the dip over here kind of got me. Gave back some of the topping wicks. I was up about 320, and when I was up 190, 198, but let's say between 190 and like 205, I'm like, okay, it's time to stop trading. And I still tried, that one last trade, and it got me. So we came down on this red candle here, and that was the size of it. So a little disappointing, one trade too many. So in some ways we did overtrade there. We could have walked away with an additional $60 in our pocket if we didn't. So SOUN, not bad. Hopefully tomorrow it's looking a little bit better and we can see some more volume. When it got up to the breakout levels, it really did its thing. In fact, I got caught off guard a few times. I did size up to 3K shares once, took a good trade, and to have a losing trade, had a losing trade almost instantly afterwards. So, not good there. But yeah, QUBT, CELZ, and in fact, we actually traded 4 stocks, not 3. CELZ, guys. Beautiful pre-market. Just lovely pre-market, man. It doesn't get any better than this. This is what we want to see when we talk about pre-market trading, right? This gray area. And we can zoom in over here as well. Right? When it comes to pre-market, this is what we want to see. This exactly. Beautiful incline. It rips higher, it pulls back, holds VWAP, keeps pushing. Nice bear trap right here. Break down and reclaim. And then it continues higher. And then it consolidates a little bit. Into the open, exactly what we don't want to see. This is exactly what we don't want to see here. Look at the first, couple of minutes. Well, the chart is a little bit distorted there. But yeah, you guys get the point, right? It's coming in and it's just selling off. And I missed this red to green by minutes. I had the stock on watch. At this point in time, I'm taking a break. I'm laying down. And every few minutes, I'm looking over to make sure nothing is happening. I looked like right over here. Checked out all the stocks I had on my charting. Nothing going on. So I go back. I take another 3, 4, 5 minute break. I look back. The resumption had already happened and we were on this red candle here. I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? It's like, maybe I need to reduce the, or let's say increase the intervals to where I'm looking back. My scanners were turned down. So that also did go against me because when these stocks were pushing up and are halted, I could hear it, right? So, I think if I had caught this on time, I could have added a good amount. We had an ABCD. We did see higher lows. You guys know usually I'm not really taking the low always. But for those of you who are watching, we had a low point at 104. Look at this over here. Low point of what? 103. And this is off of a bear trap. So this is a buy zone You know, the first low is always more tricky. We'll put this in a square. First low is usually more tricky, so I don't touch it there. But, you know, if I'm watching carefully, I might take this entry here. If I miss this entry at the very bottom, sometimes I'll be buying it here. Right, so in terms of ABCDs, right, AB patterns within patterns, right, boom, boom, and then up, right, or of course remove drawing, or we look at it on the larger scale for the ABCD, and we have, you know, this, you know, pivot down. So I'd be watching multiple entries, right, and then we curl back up like that. So I'd be watching here, I'd be watching here. So pivot coming across around this point, that was around 120. And it gets halted at 124. Resumes higher. Opens up at 28, 4 cents higher. Dips down to 26. Rips 33. Pulls back. And then does curl up to a high of 40. I'm a little, you know, it's a little disappointing that we don't continue. We want to see this, you know, even if it doesn't go up immediately sideways, right? And then can we go something like that, you know, 50, maybe a little sideways at 60 at that resistance. And then again, boom, 180. Then, you know, break of 190, it goes parabolic 210, 220. And then we're going to the moon. But yeah. And you can see on the 5-minute how clean the ABCD was as well. And, you know, and this is one, if you really want to look at it as just one big flag, you know, one big flag just coming across. And I was getting a little messy, of course, but yeah. So let's head on over to the next stock, which will be KPRX. You know, KPRX, this is a good day for me on this one. I was up 900 on two different occasions, so I did lose money here. I lost about 500, 600. You know, I'm up like 900, then I'm back down to 7, then I'm up 9, and I'm back down to 695. So not good, but I'm proud that I tried to push it. You know, I like how I traded this one. I got after it after it started taking off up here, and I believe I missed this incline. And so again, you know, at time I'm doing other stuff. I can't wait to talk about the other things I've been doing. You know what? And in fact, maybe as soon as Monday or over this weekend, we'll start talking about that actually. But anyhows, you know, not to get distracted, but we do curl up nicely, and I do have my EpiPen here. We curl up nicely, beautiful flag right here, which I'm missing all these trades, and I come right here in the consolidation. This is where I'm going to make the money. Consolidation, but note, oh, this is a hotkey, is it? No, not quite. Yeah, note, I have 750 as a potential support, and when we have our red candles, we're seeing bottoming wick, and this one a bit of a doji, so not quite, but we do see a little bit of a bottoming wick there as well. And, you know, volume going up on our green candles, much bigger than volume coming down on our red candles, right? So not bad. And let's put on the show trade so you guys can see exactly where I came in. Yeah, so I came into the consolidation. You know, to be honest, if I catch this, and this is even better because now it resets. Man. I don't know, trading stocks, just, you know, trading, man. Trading I'm sorry, guys. You know, this will happen to me every now and again. I'm doing a lot of studying these days, right? And I've seen this pullback here just last night in my studies, you know? Oh, man. And this is from months ago on a different stock. So to see it work out so flawlessly here, lighter volume, oh boy. And what are the entries, right? So let's look at the subtleties here. High, 736. Low of the red candle here, 715. We open up on the new candle, we have a low of 721. Higher low, guess what? Relentless trader would have been long right here. And tight backstop. and then I'd be adding for the 1 minute candle to make a new high. So I'm probably in twice the size, and look at the follow through. This is a beautiful candle. Doesn't get any better than that, ladies and gentlemen. That is picture perfect when we talk about A quality setups, A quality opportunity. So I finally tune in after this big pullback to 757, and I notice, okay, this thing is between two blue lines, two daily resistance. So I got to be careful buying and not buying it high or buying it low. What has been killing me? In between entries. If I buy in between this console, I need to buy low or high. So over here, initially I'm in a little higher, and like, I'm feeling uncomfortable. I'm feeling uncomfortable. Like, man, RT, you best wait. You best try and wait. And I believe in this area here. Was it here? Yeah. So I was skeptical. I was skeptical of the low because the low is 57, and right here it's pulled back on this candle to 70. I'm like, man, do I want to take 70? What if we do pull back to a double bottom or a lower low before it curls? So I could not bring myself to take size. So what did I do? I just threw out 300 shares. If it flushes to 57, at the very least, I'm not going to lose much. And if it curls up, at least I'll make something. So this is like a higher risk trade, and it's a really, really, really a starter size, So I'm in 300. I wanted to add at 90. I hesitated. It goes to 8, it goes to 10. I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I not add at 90? I finally added high, like really, really high. And where did we sell? I think we sold for a gain here. I hope. Okay, we came out at 14.11, and then 97. Not the best trade because the ad was just way too high. Yeah, we lost on the ad essentially. Just disappointing. If we're in at 90 right there, we're making 20 cents. Anyhow, so okay, that happened. And this is where, after I connected on this trade, Steve, if you're watching this recap, we literally just came off the phone and spoke about this. Because I connected, it gave me confidence. Not even the size of the 300 shares, but just connecting on this trade gave me confidence. And then here comes aggressive RT. We get a high of 17. It pulls back to a low of 8. You guys know I love the break and hold of the whole dollar. And then right here, this blue line is at 12. This candle breaks below 12 to 801, and then it closes above the level. So every time it dipped down to 12, I was just buying. I was buying. And to the point where I was taking 1,500, 3,000 shares. And, just looking to get after it. Which stock was that again? KPRX. So KPRX, you guys will see here. So I'm in at 10 out of 14, in at 6 out of 6, in at 15 out of 31, in at 32 out of 35. Again, it came down to 10, or 12 rather, 12, 10, same thing essentially, out of 21. A little higher entry here, back in at 20 and 31. Right here, I thought it was going to take off. Like, okay, we held 12 long enough. I bought it back high. Time for 40, 50. And on this move, we did see 40. But it didn't continue. And so, as I'm trying to sell, other people are also selling. There's also a 10-cent spread. So I don't get, if it continues to push with tight spread, this exit will really and truly be at like 45, 50. But because, it's just no follow through here, I'm selling and not getting quite the gain I would have wanted. So now we push from 32 to 36. It gets to 50 here a second time. And let's see. We take losses. We are going to take losses. We're in. And you can see we sized up 3,000 because, again, I'm thinking it's going to go 70, 80, 90. The day will come. We have to be patient. And look at this dip here. Again, 10. But then I got into too much over trading. When this dip worked, I thought, okay, maybe this thing is just going to crawl right back up. And I got ahead of myself. Right here is where I needed to slow down my roll and reduce my size. So you can see in 24, I tried to get aggressive again for the same trade. I think I got too aggressive. I needed to stop right here. And you'll see in at 33. Oh, no, hold on. Here in at 21, and here we took the losses. In at 21, out of 28. Well, excuse me. Out of 14, in at 16, out of 11, in at 18, out of 11. These trades here should have been avoided. At least the second two should have been avoided. And that's how we're giving back profits. It's like, it's the smallest detail of seeing strength and not forgetting that weakness is always there, or potentially the risk is always there, and not getting carried away. You know, the cool, calm, collected warrior always thinks 2-3 steps ahead and not get tunnel vision. Getting tunnel vision is what happened to me here, and that resulted into some losing trades. All right, guys, we're pushing 16 minutes. Is that the last one? Okay, QUBT, the last stock. QUBT. This trade is the same trade from yesterday that I took. That resulted into a massive win, or a decent win yesterday. So there's one particular entry we're going to focus on, and it was a breakdown and reclaim of VWAP, I believe, right here. We got a high of 50, right? So it's surging up, get a high of 50, 50 double top. The pullback starts, we get a low of 42. It drops down to 39. And I'm like, okay, are we going to hold these levels? I start to buy here. Oh, come on. I'm trying to click on the orders. So you can see, I'm in. 39 is the low. I'm in at 43, 43, 30, well, no, 30 more. Let's see, time. It's saying that this is all, no. Okay, so I'm in. I probably sold these positions here for a loss, and then it starts. I'm in at 39, because then I basically bottom tick, and then I add, and I add, and I add, and I add, and then I'm trying to sell into the moon. Right? But we get 55. It doesn't quite go. And that was really and truly the best trade there. Around 934. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up, man. Hit that thumbs up. We should be pushing 200 likes per recap. Easy in our sleeps. Relentless Trader, showing it all. You know, not everybody here on YouTube is as transparent, right? Some of these guys are trying to keep the secrets for themselves. But Relentless Trader is here to spread the wealth, because, you know, ultimately this market is so vast that even if 10 million more people come, you know, there's enough to go around. All right, so I don't mind. I don't mind at all. So feel free to share this channel. Feel free to share this video. This is what I do. You know, I am the most transparent trader of them all, and this is why I give it all. I give it all. You know, some people wouldn't even click on this screen here. You know, so be sure to hit that thumbs up. Show some love to the channel. All right, the monitor screen, right? You can screenshot this. You can look through all the trades. You know, good old Relentless, putting it all out there for the world to see. For the Relentless traders, more importantly, right? For the Relentless traders. So we had about 187 executions today. You know, if I am paying commissions, you know, it's not going to be good. It's a lot of trades here. But, you know, with the broker I'm using, commissions are free. And in exchange, I get some slightly worse fills. It's the trade-off I choose, you know, so we all have a choice, and choose to hit that thumbs up button. As I'm going to shut it down here. Once again, we're ending the day at 13, 29 and 50 cents, okay? So stay safe, stay green. Remember, tomorrow we'll be back again at 9 a.m. So tune in to your boy, Relentless Trader. I am, of course, guys. Check out those links down below for Momo Pro, the Discord, the Instagram, the Facebook pages. I am signing